In this video lecture, we are going to solve these 4 bits which are being displayed on the screen from the chapter Trigonometry. Now these are very interesting questions, so please watch the video till the end, and in this video I will also show you easy tips on how to do these sums. So these questions are taken from Telugu Academy textbook of Intermediate First Year TS Maths 1A. Second question, first to 4 bits. Welcome to FM Education Academy, a place where quality content is provided to all students. It is on your request that we provide educational videos daily. So please, if you find this video helpful, then like this video, share this video with your friends, and also please subscribe to this channel and turn the bell notification on. This from second question. First bit is prove that sine theta plus cosecant theta whole square plus cos theta plus secant theta whole square minus tan square theta plus cot square theta is equals to 7. So we have to make the final answer equal to RHS, that is 7. So first we have to take LHS over here in this question. So take LHS here. What is my LHS here? Sine theta plus cosecant theta whole square plus cos theta plus secant theta whole square minus tan square theta plus cot square theta. This is my LHS. Most of the students will be confused how to approach this sum. If you observe this, we have a different term here and also we have a different term here. That is, both these terms are different and we have a sign in between both these terms and we have whole square. So if it is possible to use algebraic identity, use algebraic identity. What do you observe by seeing these both terms and square, and by seeing these both terms and square? We observe that this is of the form of algebraic identity a plus b whole square. Similarly here also a plus b whole square. Okay, so we'll proceed with that. So a plus b whole square identity we have to use. A plus b whole square is equals to a square plus b square plus 2ab. In both of these we'll use the same identity. A here is sine theta, b is cosecant theta. So it will be a square, that is sine square theta, plus b here is cosecant theta, so it will be cosecant square theta, plus 2ab means 2 sine theta into cosecant theta. Now come to this term, a plus b whole square, a here is cos theta, so cos square theta plus secant square theta plus 2 cos theta into secant theta. Open this minus tan square theta, minus into plus is minus, so minus cot square theta. That implies here we have sine square theta and here we have cos square theta. Since we know sine square theta plus cos square theta is 1, we will write sine square theta and cos square theta together. That is sine square theta plus cos square theta, and cosecant square theta and secant square theta will write together. So plus cosecant square theta plus secant square theta. Then what do we have? Plus 2 into sine theta. We know cosecant theta can be written as 1 by sine theta. Okay, cosecant theta is equals to 1 by sine theta. And one more identity we are using is sine square theta plus cos square theta is 1. And also here 2 cos theta into secant theta is what? Secant theta is 1 by cos theta. So in place of secant theta we can write 1 by cos theta minus tan square theta minus cot square theta. So cos theta will get cancelled, sin theta will get cancelled. Here we have sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. Now we know there is an identity which revolves with cosecant square theta and there is an identity which revolves with secant square theta. We know that cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is 1, right? But here we want cosecant square theta. So what we'll do is we'll send this minus cot square theta that side. So it becomes plus cot square theta. So what is cosecant square theta? Cosecant square theta is 1 plus cot square theta. So in place of cosecant square theta, I'm writing 1 plus cot square theta. Similarly, we know what is the identity for secant square theta. We know secant square theta minus tan square theta is equals to 1. But here we require secant square theta. So send minus tan square theta that side. When minus goes that side becomes plus. So in place of secant square theta, write down 1 plus tan square theta. Plus 2 is left over here and plus 2 is left over here, and minus tan square theta minus cot square theta is left from the previous step. So here 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 plus 2 is 4, 5, 5 plus 2 is 6, 7. Here we have 7 plus cot square theta plus tan square theta minus tan square theta minus cot square theta. Now if you observe here, plus cot square theta minus cot square theta will get cancelled, plus tan square theta minus tan square theta will get cancelled. So what do we have? 7 as the answer. So we made LHS equal to RHS. So that is equals to RHS. So here we can write, therefore LHS is equal to RHS, hence proved. Moving on to second question, second bit. Observe this question. Prove that cos power 4 alpha plus 2 cos square alpha into 1 minus 1 by secant square alpha is equal to 1 minus sin power 4 alpha. So if you observe this question, we have to make this LHS as equal to RHS 1 minus sin power 4 alpha. Here we will take LHS, because in the LHS we can write this 1 minus secant square alpha as cos square alpha. Okay, I'll tell you next what we should do. So answer to second bit, what we have to prove here? We have to prove that cos power 4 alpha plus 2 cos square alpha into 1 minus 1 by secant square alpha is equals to 1 minus sin power 4 alpha. So here we can expand this. So we'll take LHS here. So take LHS. What is my LHS here? Cos power 4 alpha plus 2 cos square alpha into 1 minus 1 by secant square alpha. So what we can do, I said, we can write this 1 minus secant square alpha as cos square alpha. Why? Because we know that 1 by secant theta is cos theta. One more thing, here in place of theta, they have given alpha. The angle here is alpha. So cos power 4 alpha plus 2 cos square alpha into 1 minus cos square alpha. Now we're writing square because here in the denominator also we have square. So 1 by secant theta is cos theta. So 1 by secant square theta will be equal to cos square theta. But here alpha is used, so we have used the angle alpha. Now this power 4 can be written as cos square alpha whole square. Why? Because we know that 4 is equals to 2 into 2. That is, we know that a power m whole n is equals to a power mn. So here a power cos power 2 whole 2 is equals to cos power 4. Okay, so we have written it like this. Plus 2 into, here cos square alpha can be written as 1 minus sin square alpha. Why are we writing in terms of 1 minus sin square alpha? I'll tell you. Because the final answer which we require in RHS is in terms of sine. Okay, that is why we have to make all of these as sine. So you got the idea? First, we are converting this as cos. All are cos. Now all cos we are converting to all sine. Okay, there is all of them we are converting to sine. So into 1 minus cos square alpha is sin square alpha. We know that. How? See, you have this identity, right? Trigonometric identity. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. When we require cos square theta, what we'll do? We'll send sin square theta that side. That is 10th standard formula only, right? And when we require cos sin square theta, we'll send cos square theta that side. Okay? So, in place of cos square alpha, we have written 1 minus sin square alpha. In place of 1 minus cos square alpha, we have written sin square alpha. Now, we know what is cos square alpha? 1 minus sin square alpha. So, in place of cos square alpha, I'll write 1 minus sine square alpha whole square plus, here what we can do, 2 into, we'll multiply this with both because here we have into, right? Sine square alpha into 1 is sine square alpha minus sine square alpha into sine square alpha is sine power 4 alpha. Now if you observe this is in the form of a minus b whole square. A is 1 and b is sine square alpha. What is a minus b whole square? A minus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab. So a square, that is 1 square, plus b square, that is sine square alpha whole square plus minus 2ab, right? Minus 2ab, a is 1 into sine square alpha is sine square alpha only, plus, see, why did I write sine square alpha? Because b is sine square alpha. So 2 into 1 into sine square alpha is minus 2 sine square alpha because it is minus 2ab. Plus multiply this 2 with both the terms. 2 into sine square alpha is 2 sine square alpha. 2 into minus sine power 4 alpha is minus 2 sine power 4 alpha. Now 1 square is 1. Sine square alpha whole square can be written as a power m whole n is a power mn. So 2 2s are 4. So we can write this as sine power 4 alpha minus 2 sine square alpha here we have, and here we have plus 2 sine square alpha. So opposite signs are there, means both will get cancelled. What are we left with? Minus 2 sine power 4 alpha. That is equals to 1 as it is. Here this, what is the coefficient before sine power 4 alpha? The coefficient is 1. So we have both are sine power 4 alpha, sine power 4 alpha only. Here we have plus 1 is the coefficient and here we have minus 2 is the coefficient. What is 2 minus 1? 2 minus 1 is 1 and bigger number sign is minus. So we have minus 1 power 1 sine power 4 alpha. But generally we don't write 1 before sine power 4 alpha or before any trigonometric ratio. We'll just write sine power 4 alpha because 1 into anything is sine power 4 alpha only. So what do we have? 1 minus sine power 4 alpha. That is equals to, observe our RHS. We have to prove this equal to RHS, that is 1 minus sine power 4 alpha. So we have successfully made this cos power 4 alpha plus 2 cos square alpha into 1 minus 1 by secant square alpha as 1 minus sine power 4 alpha. So we can say here LHS is equal to RHS and hence proved. So this completes our second bit. Moving on to third bit of second question. First the question is, prove that 1 plus sine theta minus cos theta whole square by 1 plus sine theta plus cos theta whole square is equal to 1 minus cos theta by 1 plus cos theta. So here, as we know, in numerator we have whole square and denominator we have whole square, and I said whenever you have 3 terms or 2 terms and whole square, you can use the algebraic identity. So what is the trick here? We have to take LHS and we have to make it equal to algebraic identity. Okay. So answer to third bit is to prove that 1 plus sine theta minus cos theta whole square by 1 plus sine theta plus cos theta whole square is equals to 1 minus cos theta by 1 plus cos theta. So what we'll do here? We'll take LHS. What is our LHS here? 1 plus sine theta minus cos theta whole square whole divided by 1 plus sine theta plus cos theta whole square. Now observe this. This is, if we consider that these 3 are different terms, we can write this as a plus b plus c whole square. Okay, because see, first we have minus, right? So how can you write this minus as? We know plus into minus is minus. So see here, 1 plus sine theta minus cos theta we can write as 1 plus sine theta plus minus cos theta, and then we have whole square. So a plus b plus c whole square. This is our algebraic identity. We know that, right? By, again we can write this as a1 plus sine theta plus cos theta whole square. That is a plus b plus c whole square. 1 plus sine theta plus cos theta whole square. Okay. Now we know that we have the identity a plus b plus c whole square is equals to, remember in 9th standard you read this identity, a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. So here we can consider a is 1, b is sine theta, and c here is minus cos theta, okay, in numerator. So a square means it is 1 square plus b square means it is sine square theta plus c square means it is cos square theta plus 2ab means 2 into 1 into sine theta. 2 into 1 into sine theta is 2 sine theta plus 2 into bc. B here is sine theta, c here is minus cos theta. So it will be minus 2 sine theta cos theta plus 2 ca is there. C here is minus cos theta and a here is 1. So we can write this as minus 2 cos theta whole divided by same thing. A plus b plus c whole square is a square, that is 1 square, plus b square, that is sine square theta, plus c square. Here we have minus into minus is plus, that is why it is becoming plus cos square theta. Okay, so c here is cos square theta, so cos square theta plus 2ab, 2 into 1 into sine theta is 2 sine theta. Here all are plus, plus 2 into bc, bc is sine theta into cos theta plus c, 2 into ca. There is 2 into cos theta. Okay, now carefully observe the RHS. In the RHS, do you have any 2 here? 1 minus 2 cos theta, 1 plus 2 cos theta, or 2 minus 2 cos theta, 2 plus 2 cos theta. We don't have any 2 here. So here we will eliminate 2 from both the numerator and the denominator. Whenever you solve trigonometric sums, the hint here is always carefully keep an eye on RHS. Okay, whenever you proceed with the steps, keep an eye on RHS. Keep seeing what is RHS, okay, and according to that you proceed. For example, here I have this, right? I have opened this with algebraic identity. First I have opened this with algebraic identity. Then after opening from algebraic identity, how did I know how to proceed? I observed the RHS. In the RHS I had observed that we don't have any 2. So I decided to eliminate 2 from the numerator and to eliminate 2 from the denominator. So here we have 1 square is 1, okay, plus here we have sine square theta plus cos square theta. We know we have an identity, sine square theta plus cos square theta is 1. So in place of sine square theta plus cos square theta, I'll write 1 plus 2 sine theta. Once again, here what we'll do is, first we'll write sine square theta plus cos square theta as 1, and then in the next step we'll divide with 2. Okay, it will be easy because here we'll have 1 plus 1 as 2, right? So we can divide this also. So in the next step we'll divide by 2. Here we'll write this identity as it is and these terms as it is. So what do we have? Minus 2 sine theta cos theta minus 2 cos theta whole divided by here 1 plus, again we have sine square theta plus cos square theta. So you can write sine square theta plus cos square theta as 1 plus, same thing I'll copy, 2 sine theta plus 2 sine theta cos theta plus 2 cos theta. Now I'll divide by 2 on both sides, and when I 2 on in both numerator and denominator. When I divide by 2, 1 plus 1 is 2, right? We can write this as 2 plus 2 sine theta minus 2 sine theta cos theta minus 2 cos theta divided by 1 plus 1 is 2 plus 2 sine theta plus 2 sine theta cos theta plus 2 cos theta. So this we can write as 2 divided with 1, 2 by 2 is 1, plus 2 sine theta divided by 2, you will get sine theta, minus 2 sine theta cos theta divided by 2. Here we are left with, when you divide minus 2 sine theta cos theta with minus 2, will get minus sine theta cos theta, and here we'll get minus cos theta whole divided by 2 divided by 2 is 1 plus 2 sine theta divided by 2 is sine theta plus 2 sine theta divided by 2 is sine theta plus 2 cos theta divided by 2 is cos theta. Now in this step we have 1 plus sine theta, we'll write as it is in one bracket, and if you carefully observe, in both these terms we have cos theta, so we can take cos theta common, and also we can take minus common because minus is present in both the terms. So minus also will take common and cos theta also I'll take common. If I take cos theta and minus common from here, what is left? Only sine theta is left because I have taken cos theta common, and also I have taken minus common. Minus cos theta I have taken common. Sine theta will be left inside the bracket. Don't write cos theta. And here I'll be left with plus. Why? Because we know minus into Plus is minus. Here I need minus cos theta. And already I took cos theta common. So what is left here? Only plus 1 is left. Whole divided by, here also same thing. 1 plus sin theta, I'll write in one bracket. And here I forgot to write cos theta. Okay. So cos theta is common. Plus cos theta will be common here. If plus cos theta I take common from here, what is left? Sin theta. And here what is left? 1. Sorry, here I have sin theta, right? Here I took cos theta common. So I'm left with sin theta here, and here I'm left with plus 1. Right, don't get confused. This is 1 plus sin theta minus cos theta into sin theta plus 1. And this is 1 plus sin theta plus cos theta into sin theta plus 1. So here also we have sin theta plus 1, and here also we have sin theta plus 1. So again what we can do? We can take 1 plus sin theta common here. Okay, I'm considering that this whole is 1 bracket and this whole is 1 bracket. In these both brackets, 1 plus sin theta is common. So I'll take 1 plus sin theta common. Okay, so what am I left with? I'm left, if 1 plus sin theta I'm taking common, what is left here? Here only 1 is left. So 1 minus, already I'm taking 1 plus sin theta common. So what is left here? Cos theta whole divided by, here also if you observe, this is one bracket, 1 plus sin theta, and cos theta into sin theta plus 1 is another bracket, because here I have plus, is separated by both. Now again here also 1 plus sin theta is there, and here also 1 plus sin theta is there. So from these both terms also I'll take 1 plus sin theta common. So 1 plus sin theta is common here. 1 plus sin theta is common from both of these terms. So if I take 1 plus sin theta common here, here what is left? I took 1 plus sin theta common already. So 1 is left. Then I have plus, and already I took 1 plus sin theta common here. So what is left? Only cos theta is left. Okay. So here in numerator also I have 1 plus sin theta, and denominator also I have 1 plus sin theta, and here I have into, so I can divide. Okay. One more tip I want to give you here. Many students will get confused. If they are having plus here, what they do is they cancel here only, but that will be wrong. Okay. Whenever you have minus and plus, you cannot cancel. You take common and then you will get into, then you can cancel. Okay. So 1 plus sin theta, 1 plus sin theta will get cancelled. What is left here? 1 minus cos theta by 1 plus cos theta. So did we get the RHS? Yes. We took LHS, 1 plus sin theta minus cos theta whole square by 1 plus sin theta plus cos theta whole square, and we made the answer as 1 minus cos theta by 1 plus cos theta, that is equals to RHS. So here we can say, therefore LHS is equals to RHS, hence proved. I hope you are enjoying in doing these sums. Let us move to the last bit of this video, that is second question, fourth bit. Now carefully observe this question of fourth bit. If 2 sin theta by 1 plus cos theta plus sin theta is equals to x, then find the value of 1 minus cos theta plus sin theta by 1 plus sin theta. We have to find out the value of this 1 minus cos theta plus sin theta by 1 plus sin theta. How to find out the value? This is a bit different when compared to the 3 bits and when compared to what sums you have done in class 10th, right? Especially SSC students. So one given condition is given. What is the condition which is given? 2 sin theta by 1 plus cos theta plus sin theta is equals to x. Okay, here we are giving an alphabet and here we are giving an angle. Whenever you have such sums, observe the find the value. In find the value, what value we have to find out? We have to find out the value of 1 minus cos theta plus sin theta by 1 plus sin theta. So always, and here what do we have in denominator? 1 plus cos theta plus sin theta. There is only the difference here is in numerator and denominator. Here we have minus cos theta and here we have plus cos theta. So what we can do, remember how did you rationalize? You multiplied with numerator and denominator by a number which had opposite sign, right? Similarly here also, we have this 1 plus cos theta plus sin theta. What we'll do is, in the given condition, we'll multiply and divide both the numerator and denominator with this. Okay, because finally we want the value of 1 minus cos theta plus sin theta by 1 plus sin theta. So that is why, this is the reason why we are multiplying this with the given condition. So finally we will get the answer of this. Okay, see. Given 2 sin theta by 1 plus cos theta plus sin theta is equals to x. Here I have to find what 1 minus cos theta plus sin theta by 1 plus sin theta. So what I'll do, let this be equation 1. Equation 1 implies 2 sine theta by 1 plus cos theta plus sine theta. I am multiplying this with 1 minus cos theta plus sine theta, only numerator, okay, numerator of this. So 1 minus cos theta plus sine theta whole divided by 1 minus cos theta plus sine theta. So here, what do you observe here? We will rearrange this and write down 2 sine theta into 1 minus cos theta plus sine theta. How can we write this as? We'll write this as all are only minus here is cos theta and here minus is plus cos theta. So we can write this as 1 plus sine theta plus cos theta. Okay, and here we can write this as 1 plus sine theta minus cos theta. So if you carefully observe this, this is A and this is plus and this is B. This is A, this is minus and this is B. What is A plus B into A minus B? We know we have an algebraic identity. A plus B into A minus B is equals to A square minus B square. So here we can consider A is 1 plus sine theta and B here is cos theta. Okay, so what will it become? 2 sine theta into 1 minus cos theta plus sine theta. A plus B into A minus B form is given. We have to write A square minus B square. A here is 1 plus sine theta whole square minus B here is cos square theta. We know that what is cos square theta? Cos square theta is 1 minus sine square theta. How did we get this? Sine square theta plus cos square theta is 1. So we want cos square theta means sine plus sine square theta, that's it. It becomes minus sine square theta. Okay. So continuing the step, 2 sine theta into 1 minus cos theta plus sine theta whole divided by 1 plus sine theta whole square can be written as 1 plus sine theta into 1 plus sine theta, because it is whole square, right? We know 2 whole square can be written as 2 into 2. Similarly, 1 plus sine theta whole square can be written as 1 plus sine theta into 1 plus sine theta minus what is cos square theta? Cos square theta is 1 minus sine square theta. So implies 2 sine theta into 1 minus cos theta plus sine theta whole divided by 1 plus sine theta into 1 plus sine theta minus, as it is, this is the form of A square minus B square, because 1 can be written as 1 square. What is A square minus B square? A plus B into A minus B. A here is 1 and B here is sine theta. Okay, so that is implies 2 sine theta into 1 minus cos theta plus sine theta whole divided by. Now observe, here also we have 1 plus sine theta and here also we have 1 plus sine theta and we are separated with a minus sign. So what we can do, we can take 1 plus sine theta common out. So 1 plus sine theta, if I take common here, what is left at this side? I took 1 plus sine theta common, only 1 plus sine theta is left. And then we have minus, here what is left if I took 1 plus sine theta common? Here 1 minus sine theta is left. Minus 1 minus sine theta. Why is minus coming here? This minus is there before this whole bracket. Okay, we didn't take minus common. So I have to write minus here also. Now 2 sine theta into 1 minus cos theta plus sine theta whole divided by 1 plus sine theta into 1 plus sine theta. Now open the bracket. Minus into 1 is minus 1. Minus into minus sine theta is plus sine theta. So here plus 1 and minus 1 will get cancelled. Okay. And 2 sine theta into 1 minus cos theta plus sine theta by 1 plus sine theta into sine theta plus sine theta is 2 sine theta. So remember, what did I say? Whenever you have into and into, you can cancel numerator and denominator. So 2 sine theta ones are 2 sine theta ones are, both will get cancelled. What are we left with? We are left with 1 minus cos theta plus sine theta by 1 plus sine theta. And actually, from where we had brought all this, we had taken this, right, and made it equal to x. Remember? So this whole is what? This whole is x only. So finally, what is this value is equals to x. So what is the value of 1 minus cos theta plus sin theta by 1 plus sin theta? The value of 1 minus cos theta plus sin theta by 1 plus sin theta is x. That is, here we had x is equals to 2 sin theta by 1 plus cos theta plus sin theta, right? This whole was given as x, and this whole only we took and made it equal to this, and this is nothing but finally equal to x. Why? Because this whole only we took and did. Okay, so here we can write, we took first condition. Remember, first equation is equal to x. So here we have x is equals to, here we have taken x and found out x equal to, in all of them we have x equal to, x equal to, x equal to, x equal to. So finally this whole is nothing but that is equals to x, because both were equal and we took this and did. Okay, hope you have understood this video. If you have found this video helpful, then please like, share, subscribe, click that bell icon.